In this series, I started with $0, a truck, and a mower, with the dream to build a profitable mowing business from scratch. Will I make it or go broke? Stay tuned and find out. Welcome back everyone to another episode of the mowing series. Right now I'm just doing a subdivision. We got about 10 lots to do up here. It should take me a couple hours to do. This mower is a little bit bigger, so I'm hoping I can get it done a little bit faster. So John and Kevin got about 10 lots to do between them, and if they get them done before I get this area done, they're going to come up and help me. But besides these lawns, I actually had a couple more contracts to do. So we got one with the city, we got one with the business, and they actually pay pretty good. This week is going to be super busy. I'm planning on doing renovations to the shop. I'm going to be making it a little bit bigger. Winter's just around the corner and we need a spot where we can put our equipment. So when Kevin gets his properties done, he's going to run back to the shop, jump in the Mini, and take down the fence around the property. We're going to be moving it back a bit more where we're going to be adding on to the building. So we're going to have a bigger yard this time. Alright guys, so it's been a couple hours, but we finally got this side done. So I'm going to head over across the road and hopefully that don't take too long. We do have other contracts to do today. Why is this person outside? Okay, I think they want to talk to me, so I'm going to park the mower. We're going to head up and see what they want. Well, that's not good news. So apparently somebody came by, underbid me, so we lost this house as a client. I'm hoping this is the only one they went to. What's going on? This person's out by their door too. Oh no guys, this can't be good. Well, it looks like we lost another property. Well, I guess I'm gonna keep going down the road till we actually find one that we still have. Well, that's not good. So we ended up losing 4 properties on this side of the subdivision, but we do have one left to do, so I'm gonna try to do that really quick. But I wish I knew who this other guy was. He's actually going around asking our prices and going lower. Anyway, it's time to mow this lawn, so we're gonna get this done, and it shouldn't take that much longer now because, well, we lost 4 properties, so this should only take about 40 minutes to do. And after that, we actually gotta go to a piece of property owned by the city. There's actually nothing on the piece of property, so they want me to mow it because it's starting to get overgrown and they're planning to do something with it very soon. I can't believe we lost a couple properties and we might lose more. I don't know yet because we haven't been around doing our rounds yet. I'm just hoping they didn't take the condos or Dollar General because they're big contract and I need every job we can get. We need a lot of money to actually upgrade our shop. So I got this property done. It actually only took me 30 minutes to do, so we're gonna load this up on the trailer and head over to that commercial property we need to do with the city. Well, I got that loaded up and guess what? As soon as I was about to leave, look who pulled up. The competition. I'm actually gonna go over and speak to him and see what he's doing. Okay, so that sounds good. Guys, I kind of did something. I don't like competition, so I ended up buying him out. Now he's gonna be an employee for us, so I gotta go give him some money to pay for the truck and the mower. So I got a check for $10,000 to give to him. Now I do have a contract done up and there is some rules he gotta follow if he wants this $10,000. He can't start another mowing business for 3 years and he gotta work with us for at least 4 months. Since I actually bought his business out, we got these contracts back, and the worst part is we gotta do it for a lower price because that's the way he bid them. And I'm gonna leave him with the better mower so he can get it done a little bit faster. You know what? I need another push mower anyway, but $10,000 for one is a lot of money. But at least now we don't have somebody stealing more contracts from us. So this property right here is actually owned by the city. They're going to be putting a park here within the next couple of weeks and I'm going to bid on it and hopefully we can get it. And now I actually got 4 employees so we can actually do these types of jobs. We got Steve, and Steve's going to be on the mower for a nice bit, and that frees John up to actually start using the excavator a bit more. So I've been doing this for about 15 minutes now, and you know what? I don't miss using the push mower. I wish I had my ride-on lawnmower here. It would have been a lot faster, but we had to leave it with Steve so he can actually get those contracts done. I don't know how he was going to do it with this push mower. I know when I first started out, that's what we had, but I got kind of lazy since then. Finally, I got this job done. Now the city's actually going to be sending the money soon, but I do have another job to do, the Working Buttons factory right across the road, and it's a good thing we got the push mower because there's actually not a lot of grass here. I was just talking to the owner of this factory and he actually lives next door and he got a job he wants us to do. He needs a retaining wall put on the back. We had a really bad rainstorm not that long ago and a lot of the ground actually washed against his house. So after we get this done, we're going to head back to the shop, grab the excavator. Now I know John's actually using it right now. He's taking down the fence at the yard, so I might actually have to rent an excavator for him to use so he can dig out for the foundation. Anyways, I got that job done. It took me about 10 minutes. There's actually not a lot of grass there, but before I actually head back to the shop, I'm going to look at this job to make sure I can give him a good price and to make sure he's actually going to do it before I go back and grab my excavator. So this is the area he's talking about, and as you can see, the dirt's gone against this house. There's a tree we got to cut down, and the main main reason he actually wants it done is on top of his patio, so we're going to haul that back, put a retaining wall, and this is actually going to be a good job for me. So I'm just pulling up to the shop, and as you can see, John got the fence tore down, but John actually had to go home. He wasn't feeling too good, so Kevin's back here. He was about to go in the Mini and finish off the job, but I need the Mini. Okay, so I got the truck hooked up to the trailer, and it's sagging a little bit. I don't think it's going to be able to hold the weight, but this is all I got right now. I don't want to take Kevin's truck because Kevin actually got to run to the dealership and grab some parts for his mower, and he's actually going to service our dump truck, so he needs to go get some filters and a couple jugs of oil. But if you guys are enjoying the mowing series and would like to see more, smash the like button and subscribe. So I've been driving for about 15 minutes and I'm finally back to the job site, and I actually ordered the blocks. They should be here within an hour, so that gives us enough time to actually start digging and hopefully get this done. Now, since I gotta dig right next to the road, the city actually gotta come out and inspect the work to make sure we're doing everything proper, so I'm gonna get started. So guys, it's actually been a few days, but we finally got this job pretty much done. The only thing left to do is actually fix the dirt up a little bit, lay some sod, and I gotta fix up the gravel here a little bit. It's kind of bumpy. I'm gonna try to smooth it out as best as possible, but overall I think the rock wall looks good. The customer's pretty happy. I think I got about 2 hours left of work here, and then we should get our money. Well, that's another job done. We made $32,000, but we're off to the next one. So I actually got a couple mowing jobs I gotta do, but before I do that, this truck is actually not working out for me, so I'm gonna trade it in for something a little bit better. We need something that's able to tow these trailers, so we're gonna drop the Mini off, then we're gonna head to the dealership and trade this truck in. Anyways, I'm pulling up to the shop, and as you can see, I had to rent an excavator for Kevin to actually start digging out the foundation. I'm hoping he gets that done today because I got the concrete guys coming tomorrow to actually start doing the foundation, so we can actually get this built and put the fence back up before we get snow. In the future, if we ever do grow this business a bit more, I would like to buy an excavator like this. Now, why did Kevin leave the pressure washer here? This is going to be hard for me to lift it over. There's some things that don't make sense when they do it, but they are good workers, so I can't really complain. But this is how big we're actually going to be adding on to the building. And we're going to be putting the yard over here. So we actually own almost to that field. So that means we're going to have to take down these trees at some point, and we're going to try to replant them. I'm just going to leave the trailer out here so it's not in Kevin's way when he's going back and forth with the dump truck. So I'm going to head to town, trade this truck in, and I got at least one property to do before the day's over. I'm just pulling up to the dealership now, and I can see our cat skid steer. They're actually working on it. They think they can fix it, and everything's covered under warranty and insurance, so hoping we can get that back next week. But for the reason we're actually here, our brand new to us F250. It's a 2020, it got 20,000 miles on it. It's pretty much brand new. Plow mount, everything is ready to go. Now I think I'm going to get my friend out to actually wrap it, but we got to go inside and actually pay for it. So they gave me $5,000 for this truck. I had to pay $45,000, and you know what? I should probably grab my mower before I forget it. I mean, I paid $10,000 for this mower and that truck, so I'm actually losing out a nice bit, but that truck's just not working for me, and I really only paid that much so that guy would stop mowing and he come work for us. So sometimes you gotta lose money so you can make more money. Alright guys, so I'm pulling up to the property now, and as you can tell, there's a fence. There's a lot of things here. That's why I chose to bring the push mower. Usually I would bring the ride-on lawnmower or zero turn, but where this yard actually got so many things in it, the push mower is the only option we have. But this property shouldn't take me too long. I think it should only take about a half hour to actually do everything here. Now there is a lot of grass. It is overgrown a nice bit. It should have been done a little bit sooner, but that's all we can do. We'll mow the property, make the customer happy, and hopefully we get a repeat customer. Usually properties like this, I usually give to Kevin or John, and I guess I'm going to give it to Steve now because I don't like doing them because there's a lot of obstacles you got to go around, and I find it pretty annoying. So I usually let the guys do it, and they're pretty good at it. I just get frustrated and just pretty much quit. Wow, I'm actually pretty warm. I know they got a case of water here. I wonder, would they mind if I took one? I mean, they got them left outside. There's a lot of them, so I don't think they mind one missing. And it's actually in the shade, so it's actually pretty cool. And it's actually pretty warm today, and I forgot to stop at the store and actually grab my own. So thank you guys. I probably will give you a discount in the future. I'm not too sure yet, but thanks anyway for the water. Ah man, I wasn't paying attention and I ran over to the right. Hopefully this doesn't beat up my brand new mower. You guys gotta stop leaving stuff in your yard, or I gotta start paying attention. Well, I still think it was your fault. Anyway, our mower's cutting pretty good, so we're not gonna tell tell them about that. But guys, I'm actually thinking about going live in the future. If you guys would like to see that, write in the comments below. Anyways, I finally got that property done. It did take me a little bit longer. I kind of hit a couple things. I was kind of warm. I had to stop for some water, but we finally got it done. So I'm going to put the mower in back of the truck, collect our money, and it's getting pretty late. So I don't know if we're going to have time to actually do another lawn. So I made $150 off this job, which is actually really good money. And they want us to come back next week. So I'm going to see if I can go around, knock on a couple of doors to see if we can get a couple more properties up this way. But this is actually going to be it for this video. And if you guys are enjoying this series, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.